Hey Guru Nation, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Look, I'm enjoying a day working from home, just hanging out here in my backyard in Arizona. It's super hot, got the misters going. I apologize for background noise. I did an interview, like an hour-long interview today with Daniel Reget, the CRA coach. One of the things I wanted to make was this little short, quick video, and it's related to like a lot of things, but no matter your background, there's a place for you in research, and no matter what or where your passion lies within the framework of clinical research, there is an avenue for you. And oh, by the way, if your passions change, the industry will adapt to you if you know how to navigate the industry. I don't know too many industries like this, right, where you can just pick from so many different avenues, all within the framework of medical research. Let's use myself as an example, and let's use the guest that I interviewed today. His name's Dan Reget. Full interview link underneath this video. If you want to go watch it right now when you're done with this. But I just wanted to go expand a little bit more. So let's use my example. I started in research 2005. I was pre-med student here, University of Arizona. Terrible grades, didn't pay attention in school. I just tried to finish for the sake of finishing without learning science. Now I regret, because I've discovered that my interests actually are in the science. It was just presented in a way that didn't make sense to me. So my entire career, 2005 until I want to say 2020, I did my job as a coordinator. I did my job as a site owner. I started CRA Academy. I started CRC Academy. I started my CRO. I started being a contract monitor. I started doing all kinds of stuff within research. But I still didn't, this sounds bad, but I wasn't so interested in the science. Until 2020, I decided to create biotech stock videos. And on doing my due diligence of various biotechnology companies, I started reading their PowerPoints. They all have these investor presentations. I started getting fascinated by this stuff. And all of a sudden, all this stuff from college that I didn't pay attention to started coming back to me. 15 years later, 17 now, I'm getting old. 17 years later, started coming back to me. So I realized that, hey, maybe, being a coordinator, being a site owner now for the third time, being a CRO owner, doing contract monitoring, being a CRC again, training people, creating these lovely videos, motivating people, writing the book, I still got complacent. I felt I was in a place where I was getting bored. And for the sake, the industry was super busy 2020. So I had plenty of work to do, plenty of opportunities. Income was great. Never made more money than I did from 2020 on. But I still found myself getting complacent until it wasn't a conscious decision, but I challenged myself by learning science. So now I'm really I used to ignore investigator brochures. I used to ignore mechanism of actions whenever I had a new study, whether it's as a site, as a coordinator, as a CRA. I just kind of ignored the mechanism of action. I was yeah, that's for the clinicians to know. No, now I take it upon myself as a challenge, personal responsibility for myself, personal challenge for me, and it helps me educate my patients better. It helps me educate the community better by learning mechanism of action and taking a deeper dive into the science. And quite honestly, I found a rejuvenation of my spirit. And I think the next decade or so of my career is really going to be focused. I've always had the goal of getting towards doing more work in the biotech space, not just in the context of clinical research, but expanding my channel as well. And I found that I really like science, despite what I thought when I was in college. My guest today, Daniel Reget, he's a nurse. He's an RN. Then he became a CRA. He's been doing that for over a decade. Guess what he likes? He likes systems. He likes processes. He likes training people. He likes taking complicated subjects like how to be organized as a CRA, how to do your job as a CRA, and make it simple. And he got that from his dad, who was also a great teacher. So point is, no matter where your passions are and what you may be interested in, there is a place for you in clinical research. Whether that's tech, whether that's obviously patient care, whether that's managing, micromanaging, whether that's macro managing, whether that's investing, whether that's technology, I already said that, whether it's social media, whether it's media, whether it's content creation, whether it's biotech analysis, whether it's science, the list just goes on. AI, I mean, as this industry adapts and evolves and expands, there's going to be more opportunities. So clinical research, fantastic. Always look to where your heartstrings are being drawn towards. That inherently means you're going to work harder and probably be more successful, and you can do a lot of that within the framework of clinical research. So just wanted to share this video with you guys. Hopefully you get as excited about this industry as I am, and if you ever find yourself in a stagnant place, getting complacent, maybe audit yourself and say, hey, where are my passions at? And maybe I can apply it to research. There's a lot you can do, probably stuff I haven't even discussed here. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Good luck, Guru Nation. Bye-bye.